Alright everybody, hello and welcome back to another video. I'm your host, Captain Awesomeness, and today I'm back at Bossport Karting and I'm about to race with 3 of Bossport Karting's staff members. They just asked if they could get in on my session, and I happily obliged. I do not know what their skill sets are like, but we will find out. In the meantime, let's just talk about what my experience has been coming back to Bossport Karting ever since going to full throttle down in Cincinnati, Ohio. Well, let me just kind of give you the guys the bottom line up front. I actually think that electric karts are just not as exciting as gas karts. That's just the simple truth. However, I will say this, that if there was a way, I would actually do go-karting all year round in Ohio, and that's simply not possible. And with gas karts, I gotta tell you, it's just, I don't know what the word is, but you know, with gas karts, it's just a lot more exciting. You can pick up speed and all that good stuff. With electric karts, you not only have to worry about the fact that, hey, you know what, just like electric cars, there's this range anxiety thing. So with this, you're always worried whether you're going to have all of the juice that you need throughout the race. So that's number one. Number two is these things weigh a lot more than gas karts, and therefore it just kind of takes away a little bit of the thrill of how you can kind of fling a go-kart around in a gas version compared to what this particular version offers. So that's that. Now, the thing is, of course, being that I am in Ohio, and that too in Northeast Ohio, it is really cold here, and as a result of that, we get more time where the season is not so, how should I put it, friendly towards outdoor activities compared to you know, other places like, I don't know, Florida, California, Pakistan. And I just did the classic switch back there with one of the staff members. That was kind of dangerous almost, because I don't think he saw me coming, but I'm just glad he kind of went a certain way where I knew what his trajectory would be. I'm just glad that he didn't do any crazy steering inputs that would have put me in trouble. But anyway, right now I am in the lead when it comes to lap times. However, they're not satisfactory. 19.343 is the best lap time that I am showing right now, and I can definitely do better than that. So we'll work that out. Alright, so going on with my conversation, the other thing is, I think because of the fact that I do prefer and love gas karts, I'm going to work on trying to get myself behind the wheel of a gas kart as much as I can, be it in the form of partnership with Racing for Vets or whatever. I don't know what the end state will look like. With that in mind, I might actually cut down. Actually, I am going to cut down on my time on electric karts, and I have a bit of a maybe a surprise for you all, but definitely some new stuff that's going to be coming up in a few days time, maybe a few days from when this video gets uploaded. So yeah, let's figure all that out later on. Right now I am lapping around pretty much all of the staff guys. I don't know what's up with that, but yeah, this is not the kind of scene I'm used to. Well, that gentleman there, the one who's right in front of me, whom I've already lapped, he is actually new to the whole idea of racing, it looks like. I mean, I'm just making an assumption. I'm not going to mention names, but he's definitely pretty slow, and his lines are kind of raggedy, as I can tell. See how I'm able to catch up to him so quickly now? It's not just because I have a faster kart, is that he's taking a line that extends his range of motion compared to mine. And now he's taking a completely different line again. Oh, he made me brake. I'm tapping it, but he's not getting it. Yeah, he got it. All right, I just looked behind me to see if I am blocking somebody, and that's not the case. I am not the fastest now for this lap, and that's all right. Mr. Yeah, what's up is actually faster than me right now. I don't even know who that is, but doesn't matter. He is gaining in on me though, but I think this is the last lap. Doesn't matter. Anyway, session is the way it is. At least nobody dive bombed on me like I did on that poor guy. $19.343. That's the best I was able to do. Do I feel frustrated? Yes, absolutely. So if I get a better lap time, you'll see some kind of a video at the end. But yeah, that was a lot of fun trying to race with these guys. I think they've probably learned a couple lessons or two about getting out of the way, and that would be that gentleman right in front of me. So I'll get with him about that. But yeah, this is basically the state of things today. At least the good part is that there was no accidents, no nothing, and yeah, I'd like to keep it that way. But all right, guys, I'll see you when I get back home.
So guys, there are a couple things I really want to talk to you about, and this is just because of what I noticed and what one of the staff members who was monitoring this race noticed. So the thing that they said as soon as I got off the session was, Harris, you're using a lot of gas cart stuff here, and I can tell because it's throwing off your lap time. And indeed it was. You know, instead of being in the high 18s, like 18.8 or 18.9, the lap times that I was registering were in the 19.1. And at first I thought, well, it could be just because of me, but who knows, you know, it could be anything. But then I realized that indeed they were right. The thing is that the way you brake in electric carts is so different from gas carts, and in some sections where I never use the brakes in gas carts, you kind of have to in electric carts. And going over to Cincinnati really brought out that gas cart discipline back in me. The mindset being that, you know, you as soon as you're, or before rather, before you're entering a turn, you brake hard, and you use this concept of trail braking where you slowly come off the brakes as you're coming through the apex, and then you make that fast exit. The idea being that you carry as much momentum into the turn and come out as fast as you can. In electric carts, the thing is you want to brake and you want to enter the turns slow and then exit out fast. And while these two concepts can be used interchangeably depending on the layout, at this particular track at Boss Pro Karting, and with the fact that this OD cart is an electric one and therefore much heavier than a gas cart, I made some mistakes there, and that's what caused my lap times to be a lot more slower than what I even personally preferred them to be. So there's that part that I just figured, you know what, I should share that with you also. If any one of you is going to experience the same thing, at least you can relate to this and say, oh, okay, I see what is going on here. So that was one thing. But then I really walked away from it feeling as if I don't think electric carts are for me. It's nothing against any one of the facilities that I've raced at. It's just that gas carts just bring in a whole different concept, a level of excitement. Maybe it's also the smell of those burnt fumes. I don't get it, but I find that a lot more invigorating in me compared to the last few months that I've been on electric carts. What this does mean is that I may not be making as many visits to these electric kart tracks as much as, you know, even I'd like to. And that's just because I have some big plans coming up in the near future, but I will announce them as and when they actually happen. Plus, if I do find myself in an electric kart, either at Boss Pro Karting or High Voltage or any place else for that matter, it'll be because one of you has wanted to come and race with me on the track, and that's about all I'll do right now. I mean, I'm more focused on wanting to teach this art to more people who have yet to learn this than I do about, you know, really getting better at how to navigate through the tracks at electric karts. There's one more footage that'll be coming up, and then we'll see what the frequency of my videos will be after that. But I'm definitely looking forward to a lot of improvements for this channel, and also really for a level of engagement from you guys. And that's about it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.